They watch over car parks, bus lanes and even local supermarkets. CCTV cameras are common these days, but now it looks like they'll be keeping an eye on parents on the school run.
7 councils in England are believed to be testing a new system to catch anyone who stops illegally when they're dropping off their children at school. We'll chat about this in just a moment. First, we ask some of you what you think.
Well, I think that, yeah, I think they should have a fine, because I think that you could park a little bit further away and just walk your child to the school.
The only way to get to school is by cars, and there's loads of cars there, so it's the only way we can get there, and you're going to get fined for it. It's wrong, isn't it? So it's a disgrace.
I think people should be walking more anyway. People are too reliant on cars.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think you should park away from school.
Why do you think it's a good idea?
Just for the safety of the children when they're crossing the road.
I don't think it's fair, really, but you've got to be prepared to walk, I suppose, and it's give and take. You've got to feel for the residents who live close to the schools. It's a bit of a pain having people parking outside the houses every day, all the time. So,
what would you think if you were fined?
How much?
Some of your thoughts there. Joining us now, John Vigus, a consultant who helps people appeal against parking fines, and Amanda Dunlop, who's a psychotherapist, a mum as well, who does the school run. Very good morning.
Good morning.
To you.
Good morning.
School run, do you obey the law when you're dropping off?
I actually do, although on one occasion I was very heavily pregnant and had a problem with my back and was struggling to walk and dropped a toddler off at nursery, and I had 2 wheels just over the zigzag lines and came out, and a parent had put a note on front of my car saying, "Do you want to murder a child?" And I can honestly say after that I never did park illegally.
That worked.
It worked really well for me. I was absolutely mortified.
And that's one of the things people are talking about this morning. They make the point that people who do park illegally when they're doing school run, it has a direct impact on safety. So what's your view?
Well, it's there for the safety of children. There's a big gap so motorists can see what's happening on the pavement there. And you shouldn't stop there. There's plenty of places you can stop. Single, double yellow lines, as long as necessary to pick up and drop off a passenger. So there's really no excuse.
John, I mean, you're a parking appeals consultant. Has it ever been a reason for a successful appeal, the idea that, you know, all I was doing was dropping off, you know, Sammy, who had to be at school by, and I was late, and I almost didn't stop because it was on a yellow and he just hopped out?
Up until a couple of years ago, it would have been if the lines and signs weren't correct. But now, since the judicial review a couple of years ago, a High Court judge says you could not have been confused, and adjudicators will throw that at you. So no, if there's a sign there, no.